Everybody ready? Come on, let's go.
The Rick Thorne Show! Let's go! The Rick Thorne Show! Let's go!
Hey, what up, everybody? This is Rick Thorne. This is the Rick Thorne Show. I'm glad you're here. I'm stoked you're here. Every week we have somebody that's awesome. This week we're not slowing down, not one bit at all. All right, we're going to keep full throttle. I got very funny. I love this guy's sense of humor. Ever since I first saw you, dude, I fell in love with you. Not like that, but, I fell in love with your style. Give it up for the one and only Ric Diez.
I'm slowing it down. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I got to LA a few days ago.
Yeah.
From Europe. Just a little tired. I'm sleeping all day, every day.
Yeah.
That's been today I've been up since 5 a.m.
Why'd you get up today so early?
Because I'm like 9
Oh,
hours.
because you're jacked on your time.
Yeah.
Where do you live at?
Brussels.
Okay. Wait, were you raised there?
Yeah. I was born in Spain and raised in Belgium for the most part.
How's that?
It's cool. It's just now it's cold, but it's rainy, but it's nice. It's very international.
It's Europe. It always rains.
Yeah, well, no, not everywhere.
Not everywhere, huh? England it does.
Oh yeah. Well, so yeah, similar to that.
Yeah, similar. Yeah. What's the comedy scene like there?
It's tiny. It's in French it's growing and it's becoming pretty professional, and in English it's pretty amateur. There's a few bookers that have like headliners coming through, and
right.
And Live Nation has been purchasing venues, so they're bringing like big comics to the country, but that's not for the scene, that's not.
Yeah, what's the scene like though? The
scene is a lot of bar shows. A lot of the bars have basements, so you'll have a lot of like caves and.
Cool.
It's pretty cool, and we have crowds at open mics, so you can do decent time with the quality. You're not performing for other comics. You can perform for a crowd even as an open micer.
Oh, so it's kind of like a split. It's like a working mic then almost, right?
Yeah, it's great to work out material. It's fantastic.
Yeah, because the open mics are brutal, dude. When I did it for like 5 years.
Yeah.
And then I was just like. And I haven't been booking any comedy gigs. I'm going to start because I was raising kids. But I thought, well, maybe I'll go back to open mics. And part of me is like, I don't know if I can. Because it's tough.
It is very tough.
Because no one's paying attention.
No.
They're on their phones and shit, right? We talked about this. I talked about this before with other people.
Well, that's why to develop, you're better off either on the road or in a smaller town.
Yeah.
And then you can get a lot of stage time with a bit of a crowd, because in a small town, people will come see the local comics because they've got nothing to do on a Thursday or a Tuesday.
Right.
And so you'll have a crowd,
right,
a supportive crowd. But if you come to like a very competitive scene like here, then it's just a bunch of comics trying to grind, trying to make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's hard. And you're performing for comics, and then you're trying to shock the comics to get a reaction out of them. So you're saying more and more outlandish shit instead of saying something that's would be funny for a normal crowd.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right on point, dude. And you're like, thinking like, am I even funny, bro? Like, and then you gotta remember, like, wait, I am. These dudes are just competing with my ass.
Well, there's the other part of am I funny? Like I've been like yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine here, and I was like, dude, I suck, because I've been spending 4 days at the store just hanging, just watching legends, right? Or really good comics, and I'm just watching them. And of course, in my head, I forget while I'm watching them, but these guys are like 10, 15, 20, 25 years in. In my mind, I'm like, I suck. I'm so bad at this. Like, I'll never make it. I just then I'm on the road and I'm funny and people love me. But then when I watch that, I just see all of my failures and all of my incompetence.
All your failures.
It's bad. But okay, that's what I was telling him. I feel terrible, but I'm also putting myself in an uncomfortable position, which is like I'm challenging myself to rise to the occasion. So
yeah, well, I think by feeling that way, it pushes you to be better, right? Because you're never satisfied. At least I'm never satisfied with anything I do, ever. For the satisfaction's only like for that moment, and it's like, all right, what's next?
Yep.
Right? Is that right? So you'd be like that. Maybe that pushes you to want to be better because you could say, well, man, these guys are killing it, and then I gotta step up my game.
Yeah, no, I've had like a few gigs since I've been here, and I feel like except for one, my timing was off, my control of my material was off, and it's on me. Like I was tired, but I can't make excuses. All these guys are traveling, so it's part of the job. So like that's on me to not.
Yeah.
But then I did okay. It's just in my head I'm like
I could do better.
I can do so much better than this on a good day.
Yeah, no, I totally get it because then you're like, it reminds me of like when we would go overseas and you're putting together your bike and you just landed in Australia and there's a crowd and you got to ride the ramp and you're jet lagged. You're like, oh, and everyone's like, come on. You're like, dude,
And you're putting your body on the line.
I can't do this. And then you do it and you feel like, I sucked. And everyone's like, that was great. You're like, oh, dude, I can do it way better. So I know exactly what you're saying. You know, it's like that. You're tired, but you know you could do better.
Oh yeah, but would you tend to fall more when that happened, or would you
No,
still have
I mean,
enough control?
It's kind of like, well, I think with that, like the crowd motivates you. So when there's a crowd, we would always say, bigger the crowd, bigger the tricks. We were always those kind of riders to where when there was nobody there, you didn't really want to do anything. But there's a crowd, it's like, well, we got to step it up, you know? So, but it's the same with comedy.
Oh yeah,
probably.
it's the same. Like
Yeah.
there's a huge crowd. I get hyped. I'm like,
You
let's
get
go,
jet-
let's go.
Yeah. There's like two people on their phones going, oh, you're like, all right, it's going to be a rough one.
It is.
So every room, let me ask you this. I ask comedians this all the time, just to get your opinion. Why do you think going into different rooms is a different vibe? Why is every room different?
Wow.
Do you think it is?
I feel like every every room is different, but it's also the same. Let's say every room that has a crowd. Yeah, there's so many things that make a room different. Could be, did the MC warm them up right? Who came to the show? How was the show advertised? Did it attract casual comedy fans? Did it attract tourists? Did it attract hardcore comedy fans? Who like are the walls white? Are the walls black? Is the ceiling high? Is the ceiling low? Is the sound good?
Right.
Or is the sound crappy and it kind of like throws people off? Or is it a younger audience? Is it an older audience? Is it a mixed race crowd? Is it a more ethnic on one side crowd? And so but at the end of the day, if the jokes are funny, you pull through.
Yeah, you got to be able to adapt.
Yeah, adapt or just be just that funny.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if a joke is that funny, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like most of my like bangers work in every single room.
That's dope. Yeah.
Then I have a few that are bangers, but then they're dark, and then I've said them here in a few places, and they're like, I got like, oh no, like I people just visibly look at me like, and I've had like hundreds of people laugh at that joke, but here it's like, oof, I'm like, okay, fine, that's on me, I need to learn.
And you think that's from city to city? It's different. Do you think?
Maybe.
Or you don't know. What
I don't
about
know.
what about
I don't
where
wanna
you're
think
from?
about-
What's the comedy like there compared to here? To
Dude,
LA?
from one venue to the next one, like 10-minute ride, I get a different reaction to the same joke. So it's the same thing. The same rules apply anywhere. It's just I have to figure out, okay, this crowd tonight is not my crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So like percentage wise, so I have to go a little lighter.
Yeah, no, I
I
get
have
it.
to switch it up.
Yeah.
But that's why I normally say a few really hardcore stuff, hardcore jokes at the beginning to set the tone, and feel them out.
Right.
So start strong and then
See where you're at with it. Yeah.
And I get a oof, I'm okay. Let me
Maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like riding too. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel the same way because I've done some comedy gigs where I'm like, dude, this is, and then I was like, oh, let me shift it to this, and then it worked. You know what I mean? But I just feel like sometimes, like when you go to like a skate park, you'll say, oh, this skate park in, I don't know, Diamond Bar is great, and I'll be like, I don't know, it's kinky at the bottom, the kink is bumpy, and oh, this park's great. What do you mean it's sick? And I wonder if it's like with comedians, like, oh, this room's great. And like, I don't know, I ain't really feeling this shit in here. You know, like, it's got to be the same. You know?
Well, yeah, there's gotta be parallels. I've never like done the whole, like the most I've skated when I was a kid was just on the road in the neighborhood or whatever.
Right.
So I haven't we didn't have skate parks where I grew up,
Right.
so I can't judge. It's like,
Are there now skate parks there?
maybe there's more, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a lot of skate parks in Belgium.
You BMX though, you said more.
Sorry?
Before when you first got here, you said you rode bikes a little bit more than skating.
Well, when I was a younger kid, I wanted to skateboard more, and then when I was like in my teens, I enjoyed BMX more.
See, you saw the light, brother.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, there was a lot of mountain biking and then BMXing, and then my dad got me a BMX, and then I was like, oh, I love this, but I just didn't have enough power in my legs. I was just so scrawny, and I just couldn't I could do a few things, but I just didn't have the strength. Like I just didn't have the physical strength to like move that thing around.
Well, what kind of stuff do you do? Like little jumps and tabletops and stuff like that?
Yeah, little jumps and stuff, but like I was like, okay, like if there's a jump and then you're supposed to land on the slope on the other side, I'll never make it to that. I'll make
clear
it
the
to the
gap.
flat part. I'll never gap anything. I'll get a little bit of air.
Hey, you were out there though.
I was out
You
there.
were out there. You were doing it. You
I
know.
was there, yeah. I
Yeah.
was draw, but I was just.
Everything you learned comedy was from BMX, dude.
Oh, dude, I've definitely fallen. Yeah, just busted my teeth. I've like.
Did you?
Oh yeah, busted my clavicle twice. Like yeah.
From riding?
From riding, yeah.
See?
No, well, the first one was judo, and then the second time was riding. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But dumb falls. I never hurt myself bad trying something hard.
It's always something dumb.
It was just
All
like,
of
oh,
us.
it's wet, I slipped.
Yep.
Just wheel got stuck on a little jump instead of jumping. Like stuff that just
Stupid stuff.
stupid stuff.
Yeah. Dude, I could relate. Not too long ago, this skate park at Vans was dusty, or it's just slippery, bro. And I carved opposite, slammed, broke 2 ribs, ended up bruising my kidney and pissed blood for 2 weeks.
You-
Do you understand what I'm saying? And this was like a couple months ago, and I'm just like thinking, like, really? Like, did I not? Like, how long have I been riding? I can't figure out that this shit's slippery. Like, you're just gonna go. Like, you got to be cautious, dude. That was the stupidest thing ever. So I get it. You know. But you learned a lot from BMX, I bet. Pain.
I've learned. I've learned pain. I've learned my limits, I guess. Like, because I've never been bad at sports, but I've never been good. But I feel like BMX specifically, like, because I mean in Europe, like where I live, at least in Belgium, there's a lot of forest, and there's a lot of like mountain bike. Like you can do mountain bike a lot. So I had both bikes. I had a mountain bike and I had
It's
a
more
BMX.
outdoorsy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the BMX is you can't switch gears, right? So I was like, man, for a long distance for me to get from A to B, the fact that I can't, it's like, why am I with the low seat?
Yeah.
What am I doing with this thing?
Yeah, I get
The
it.
mountain bike is way more comfortable, but it's also much bigger. So it's, you want that BMX when you want to do those little tricks and stuff, and then, but when you have to go from A to B and stuff, I'm like, can I get gears and bigger wheels and
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
just get going?
And plus your mountain bike, you gotta wear spandex.
No, I've
No,
never
okay,
done
okay,
that.
okay.
I have my entire life. So this is a whole thing because
Why do they wear spandex?
I don't
bro?
get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get-
the road bike dudes. They all have spandex. Why can't you just wear some baggies? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
my whole life I can't do it. I will
can't.
not.
I don't understand.
I refuse to wear bike gear on a bicycle. But
It's the worst.
A friend of mine put it in a way where I was like, I can't deny that answer. It was like, listen, for these guys, biking is their weekend hobby, and they're excited. And part of the hobby is to buy and wear that gear. And I was like, well, I guess so. I can't take a
Yes.
hobby away from a guy that's leaving his family for a few hours.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
true.
spandex is ridiculous.
But why do you gotta rock the span? You can still wear a different. You know what I mean? I ride 10 miles a day dressed like this on a BMX bike.
Yeah.
I'm like, I might switch it up though. I might go spandex.
Well,
You see me on Sunset rocking.
you'll get looks. You'll get
I'll
looks.
fit right in.
I mean, dressed like this all day, it's also quite attention grabbing, I'd say.
Yeah.
No?
Well, oh yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll mix it up with some spandex, bro.
Yeah.
Spandex shorts. Let's go.
I do like the stripes on the top of the.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this is pretty cool, right?
It is
It's
pretty
one of
cool.
my sponsors, JT. But anyhow, yeah. So BMX, dude. I could see you being a BMXer, dude.
Dude, I don't know, just. But there's so many movies like when we were kids that just kids on BMXs, you know. So
Yeah.
it's just that image was just in my head.
Yeah.
So when I got
How old are you?
I'm 48 now.
Dang, you don't look 48.
Thank you.
You look young, dude.
Yeah, I'll be 49 in a few months.
Dang, you look like you're in your 30s.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
That's good for this. That's good for comedy, though.
it is
Because
good.
you're on stage, bro. Do you ever see yourself on stage and be like, well, probably not you, but me, I'll be
Yeah.
like, suck in your gut, stand up straight. I get hard on myself, bro. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
dude, I need to practice, laugh more. Like, dude, you need to. Do you ever do that?
Oh, I do. I see I struggle to stand straight because I'm tall, so I'm
Hunch over, yeah.
I'm gonna hunch over, and then I look at myself on camera, and I'm like, stand straighter. It's gonna look better.
Yeah,
you know?
right? Like,
For a
yeah.
clip, it's gonna look better.
Yeah.
So I've been trying, but I whatever. I've also accepted my body.
You forget sometimes.
Yeah.
You just kind of get in the moment. You start
I
running.
was looking at my abs today. I was like, I've lost my abs. Where are they? And I used to have them up to like a few months ago.
Really? At your age?
Yeah, but I was exercising, and then I started. I was touring, and I haven't been going to the gym for a while now, and yeah, it's not good.
I've been rocking a party ball for years, bro.
Yeah, but you're in shape. Though.
I used to have the 6-pack. Now it's
Yeah.
a party ball. No, I was kidding.
Is it?
No, I don't have a 6-pack. I mean, you can still see the lines, you know.
But you're still an athlete.
Yeah. I'm pretty in shape.
How old are you now?
56.
But that's insane.
Yeah.
The fact that you're still on a bowl, not falling that bad. I mean, except when you're slipping.
When I'm pissing blood.
Yeah, cool, yeah. How does it feel to piss blood?
Bro, Jeff was with me. It was weird. Because we were in Arizona.
I don't.
Jeff was holding my dick when we. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't. I mean, I've had it happen before.
Yeah.
I tore my urethra.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
I had to wear a catheter. That was a different one. This one I didn't. Yeah, whatever. It's just. I mean, it's just red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool for a minute.
Yeah. I mean,
you're like,
all of you
"Oh."
guys are busted up, man.
Yeah.
I
You know. No, but it's part of the game. But back to you, comedy.
Yes, sir.
How did you? Where were you at the point in your life where you're like, because you're in Belgium, I don't like I said, I'm not very very familiar with the comedy scene out there. If it's something that people strive to want to do comedy a lot, where did you? I don't know. Is it?
I started in Thailand.
Oh, you started in oh shit! Oh, you're like international.
Yeah.
What were you doing in Thailand?
I lived in Asia for like 12 years
Oh, you did.
for my day job.
Okay. What's your day? What was your day job?
I was working government. I was doing like a lot of audit and financial control and budgets and contracts and.
So you're like a spy.
Well, I wish. I wish. No, I was stuck in an office looking at Excel sheets with signing. No, we work with like local government and NGOs and.
What in Bangkok?
In Bangkok, in China, in Laos, yeah.
So you had like a suit and everything.
I always refused to wear a suit. I would only wear because I didn't have to do any representation. So I would generally wear just like khakis or jeans and like a short sleeve shirt or something.
So you're like, this is my life. This is what I'm gonna do. This is
Yeah.
what I'm set. I'm set. This is what I'm gonna do the rest of my life. Did
Oh
you
yeah,
feel that
yeah.
way?
Yeah. I was completely set, but I hated it.
Yeah.
I hate since the first day of my first job, I don't like offices. I don't like being indoors stuck in an office. I always thought this could be done from home. I always thought COVID helped me out a lot, actually.
Yeah.
COVID for me was a godsend. I never understood the whole, why do I have to wear a suit to do what I'm doing? Why do I have to like be here? Today I don't have a lot of work. Why do I have to sit here?
Yeah.
It was just messing with my head, and I didn't like it. But it was very, very comfortable in terms of the financials. Not in terms of like for the US, I wasn't making a lot of money, but in terms of like, well, they're paying for my medical, they're paying for my pension. I have enough money to pay for my rent and everything I need. So what I can buy what I need. I can have a little car. I had everything.
What made you choose Bangkok? Was that like just part of the job transfer? Or
So when you're the type of contract I had, we had to switch countries every few years, because they consider that if you stay in a country for too long, you can be subject to corruption, conflicts of interest and stuff, because we're not directly, but we're responsible for a lot of money being given to organizations.
Got it.
Part of what we do is to control and make sure that things are attributed fairly, and there's some control. So when you stay there for a long time, that's when people start, and you make too many friends, so they want to, now it's time for you to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the United States going on right now.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
But that will always happen, and it's part of the thing. But so when I was in China, the team that I was in, they pulled out a lot of those regional teams in Asia together and made a regional team in Bangkok, and I got transferred to Bangkok.
Oh, cool.
So I didn't really choose it, but it happened, and I wanted to go, so it's perfect.
Yeah, that's cool. So then, when did you start doing comedy?
At 42.
So that's only been how many years?
Like, I'm in my 7th year now. I'm a baby in comedy.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't paid all of my dues.
Me neither. I'm only like 6 years deep, but like you're like So you're like new.
Yeah. For what comedy is, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then you started before COVID?
I started right before COVID, then navigated through COVID, and here I am.
Wow. So then when was the first time that because I saw you on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
That was the first time that I
that's the first
discovered you.
Sure.
For me, I'm like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
And
very few people knew me from before. Yeah.
And you got like you're like a one-liner
Mm-hmm.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like you're good at that.
Yeah.
So Kill Tony, you were good at it
Yeah, I was pretty good at it.
because
Yeah.
you got like a minute.
Yeah.
Because I did Kill Tony before COVID
Oh, you did?
in 2019.
But you were fresh in comedy.
Dude, but I ramble, so I'm not a one-liner guy. So for me, it was hard, bro. And I was like, oh, they're gonna rip me apart in the interview. And I think Tony knew that I rode bikes and stuff,
Yeah.
and he wasn't as mean to me as he probably. How that it's set up that way. And Tony's not mean. I didn't mean to say it like that. But to go after, they go after the, and Pauly Shore was on the panel, and they were nice to me. But looking back on it, I'm like, dude, I wasn't that good at all.
But did they know you were kind of a personality in a different thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that they're gonna be nicer to you.
Yeah.
They know you're trying something.
Yeah.
And
And I was
having fun
so green. I was so green. I
Yeah.
hadn't been doing it in a year,
Because I've seen him be nicer to, I'm gonna use the word celebrities.
Yeah.
Who are from other fields.
Yeah.
Who just want to go up and they're enjoying comedy.
And just trying it out. Yeah.
It's gonna be a little more lenient than
And then-
with an open micer in denial.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But your style though,
Yeah.
if anyone ever hasn't seen Kill Tony, see it and look up Rick's episode. How many times have you been on there? You've been on there a few times, haven't you?
A little above 10.
Because they like you over there, right?
Oh yeah. No. I'm doing it a little less than I used to, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fine now. It's time for other guys to. It's other guys are shining now.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that helps you a lot, didn't it?
Oh, it's helped me out tremendously. Yes, of course. Yes.
To book other gigs. Do you have a manager, or do you do everything yourself?
Both. I have a manager and I do a lot myself.
You kind of got to do a lot yourself.
Yeah, even with
People
a
don't
manager,
understand that, I don't think, right?
No. I feel like the only way you're not doing everything yourself is you made it huge, but even I feel like making it huge, then you're dealing with more management, and you still have to be on top of everything and everybody.
Yeah.
You can't. You're still the boss of your company, regardless of what level you're at. If you're
Yeah.
alone, or you have a manager, or you have like a team and a publicist and an agent and blah blah blah, there are always going to be people who see themselves as employees.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, they're always going to be procrastinating.
Of course.
There's no way out.
Yeah. No, there isn't, and I've always been my own manager. I've tried with different people, and but then I've been like, I just layered so many contacts on my own,
Yeah.
and I'm just go out there and hit the streets and meet people. But like, unless you're like Elvis, but he got ripped off too.
Yeah.
Big
I mean,
time,
I mean, the
you know?
people I'm with are here in LA, and they're great. Like they're lovely. They take really good care of me, to the extent that they're able to.
Yep.
And then, but it's on me to do a lot of the rest.
Yeah. So you do a lot of international stuff too, right?
Yeah, but it's still like small gigs that mostly I book, or I do, or my friends book, and we make it work, and we.
Yeah.
But it's fine,
Yeah. Yeah.
I get to explore Europe and travel and meet people, and that's the dream for me, is to travel and meet people and have experiences, like human experiences. Like for me to be here, meeting a BMX guy that's a legend
Oh,
from
thanks.
when I
dude.
was a kid. You know what I mean? Like it's that thing.
I get it. Yeah.
Because for me, when I'm 16, you're in your prime in BMX.
Yeah. Well, what if it was like 27 or something?
You know what I mean?
Something like that.
So
I was a late bloomer.
Yeah, but you are one of the guys I look up to when I'm a teenager.
Oh, thanks, dude.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully, I'm not letting you down, because sometimes when you meet people, you're like, golly, why'd I meet that guy?
Nah, dude,
I've interviewed a lot of people, and I'd
Yeah.
be like, oh, I can't wait to interview this guy.
Yeah.
And then after the interview, I'm like, man, I want my money back, bro, on all those CDs I bought. You suck. You suck.
Assholes, yeah.
You know what I mean? It happens, though.
It does happen. Yeah, but yeah. But, I mean, we're getting older. Like my who's gonna disappoint me right now? Like, I feel like
Tom Cruise,
Yeah, well, he was never somebody I looked up to.
Brad Pitt.
I haven't met him.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I get mistaken a lot for Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
surprised. It's the piercing.
I just go by Ricky Pitt.
Ricky Pitt. Sure.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean though. So back to you. So traveling, international experiences and stuff. You still got to network your own stuff. You still
do,
got
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still. It's my first. Last year was my first year touring, really. So I'm building contacts. Like nobody really knows me. I'm still learning how to sell tickets. I'm still learning how to like be good on stage. There's a lot of also like what's been very difficult for me was a transition from working in an office in a very, very safe job where I couldn't be fired and I was burnt out for like, at least over 10 years,
Right.
to now having to proactively be nice to people and people who are younger than me, but who've been in comedy over 20 years. So like, they're my seniors in comedy, but not in life. So I have to be polite. I have to be, I'm a nobody. I have to be modest. I have to be humble again. Coming from an environment where I wasn't humble at all.
You didn't have to be humble.
Not only didn't I didn't need to be humble, but also I knew my shit.
Yeah.
I'd been doing it for years.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I could talk down to my bosses.
Awesome.
Literally.
Awesome.
It's that safe of a job that I had. They were like, I was like, no, you're wrong. This is just a bad idea.
Got it.
I could just be honest all the time, and I have to shut up all the time.
Wow. That's awesome.
It's good for me. It's good for my ego. It's good. It's breaking me down. It's bringing me like.
Right. Oh, the comedy's breaking you down for your ego.
Yeah, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, because if you're like that, because comedy's very, it's about a vibe, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, I compare everything I do back to bike riding because that's where I started. So what I can compare it to is like, if you could be a great bike rider, right? Or you can be a great comedian or a great musician, but if your vibe sucks, no one wants to tour with that. No one wants to be around it because there's a lot of good people. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I can see how many people wouldn't want to tour with me. Not necessarily because of a bad. I'm an introvert, number one, so I'm not gonna be like woo. But I'm working on that. I'm on time. I'm responsible. I'm easy.
I get
just
it.
one thing. So I have a lot of friends that I'm really cool touring with. We just vibe well together.
Yep.
But I know with other people we wouldn't vibe well together. So if it's like you have to find your people that fit your vibe.
Exactly.
Are we all gonna go party after, or we're just gonna go and chill, or are we gonna go?
Yep.
Do we want to do things during the day? Like when I'm traveling, any town I go to, I want to go things during the day and visit.
Yep.
And sometimes I'm with people like, no, I just want to stay in my hotel room and do nothing. I'm like, well, then why the hell did we travel the way here?
Yeah, and plus you're gonna sit in your room all day to like do 30 minutes or 15, 20 minutes or what is it? If you travel somewhere, how long is your set? 30 minutes or an hour?
It's 45 to an hour.
45. Okay.
Yeah.
So you sit all day to do 45 minutes. It's like, dude, that's like, and I'd say that about comedy, and I would say this, like, thank God I ride bikes, because if I go do a gig, whether it's music, comedy, or anything else, it's like I bring my bike. So during the day, I'm gonna go ride and do stuff.
Yeah.
And not just sit around and just wait all day just for that last thing, you know.
Well, for me, if it's a small town, I'm gonna go for a walk and visit, or I'm gonna get an Uber and go. Well, the thing that I do now is every town I go to in the U.S., specific to the U.S., is I go to either the university campus or wherever it is that there's a merch shop for the biggest local team.
Okay.
And I'll go get myself a T-shirt.
Okay.
And that will get me to visit from wherever I am to wherever that shop is.
You're saying merch shop? You mean like football?
Yeah, like
or
football, baseball, basketball, whatever it is. And
Okay.
I'd get a random T-shirt from a local team.
Okay.
And that's a little souvenir that I was there.
Got it.
But it takes me out of the beaten path of just being near the club.
Oh, I got you.
So that's it's on the other side of town. Okay, well I have to either drive or get an Uber or go see something, and then maybe I can walk back depending on the time of day.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
have a little hour walk and visit something.
Yep. And then you could also pick up on like maybe even get some.
Oh, I'm writing
some
material
jokes
the whole
and
walk.
like about the environment that you could use in the show that night. Yeah, yeah.
But that's exactly like, for example, when I went to Detroit, like my shows were in the like downtown, but then I went where all the sports teams are, and it's like a 45-minute walk to downtown from there.
Got it.
But it was safe. It's fine. But I go to this is what downtown looks like. This is what has happening here. This is what
Yeah, and then you could use that in your show that night to relate to the crowd. Yeah, to make them warm up to you.
But it's really the experience. I just want to visit the world. Like I don't want to be plain hotel venue.
No, nobody does. We were never that way neither. Even with like all sports and stuff.
Yeah.
No, you got to. I also have a band, so you tour with band, or you got to get out and do some stuff and check it out. You know what I mean?
What are you still? What's working out more for you now? Is it the band?
All of it. Well, now that my kids basically have moved out, because I raised them pretty much on my own for the last 13 years, and it's been a big change for me because now I don't have them like to take care of them 100% because my life kind of revolved around them.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like I got no family in California. Even though I've been here 30 years, I got no girl, and my kids are gone. So now I'm like wide open, like music, comedy, writing, podcast, boom, every day, sing along, boom, let's go, pool, this, that. So it's kind of weird still a little bit, but like just for the sake of saying, I want to go. Because I toured for like 25 years and stopped for kids. So I know what you're saying. Like I want to get back out there. You know? So
enjoy life.
Yeah.
Live life.
You got to.
Do
You got to.
stuff. I have so many friends who are like, oh, you're doing, I was like, yeah, you can do it too.
Yep.
No, but I have this. No, you don't. You can.
Yep.
You can just people with small kids. I get it. You're stuck. You're.
Yeah, it's different with kids.
Never gonna blame parents for taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
I'll always be happy for those kids.
Yeah.
But other than that, just even my friends that have kids, I'm angry at them. Like, because like when I went back to Spain at Christmas, I go to a small town in northeast, like in Catalonia, and it's a small village. Like you can walk from here to here, people walk around.
What's the name of it again?
It's called that's a small town called Mont Blanc, like the Mont Blanc, but it's in one word. It's a medieval town. It's got like fortifications and medieval towers. And
wow, that sounds cool.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But I'll be like, yeah, I'm here. I'm at the local restaurant where everybody hangs out, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I want to go out. And I'm like, what's holding you back? I said, I don't know, man. I'm on my They struggle to walk 10 minutes.
That's called a comfort zone, bro.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? They get stuck in the comfort zone. Yeah,
it's wild.
But with kids, I will say this though, just for the sake of saying,
some of them don't have kids.
No, but yeah, I get it. But the ones with kids, it's hard. Comedy in the nightlife for a single parent like I was, even though I did it, was difficult with children because then you have to. They got old enough to where they could stay at home, and then you got to go. And so it was different. You juggled a lot more, and you had a lot of things on your mind, like, oh, I hope everything's okay at home, that kind of thing. But now it's just like wide open. It's just like there's nothing holding me back. So it's kind of like where you're at. You have no kids, right?
No kids. Got divorced a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
No girl. So I'm like.
How many times are you married?
Once.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting actually ex-wife's tattoo removals as we speak.
Okay, well, of several.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Is it all from the same ex-wife or different?
No,
ex-wives?
different ones.
That is. You need to.
I had a collection. Yeah.
Okay, maybe you keep them at that point.
No, I'm tired of carrying this bitch around. All right.
Are you gonna remove it or overlay something over it?
Oh, I'm gonna put some other stuff over it.
Okay.
Instead of her name, I'll probably put my name, Ricky Pitt.
Ricky Pitt. Ricky Pitt.
Anyhow, so
Yes.
so you got into comedy. Let me back up for a minute,
No
because
problem.
this is the root of like the motivation of the episode, of like to inspire people out there. Like you
Yes.
said, like oh, I want to do this thing. I don't know. You make excuses for yourself, but once you start, you're in it, right? But the first time you did comedy, you're like, dude, this is what I'm gonna do.
No.
No.
I started comedy because I was just getting divorced. I wanted to get out of my house. I wanted to make friends. I loved comedy. I wanted to see a show. I ended up doing a workshop. I met friends. I did an open mic the next week. I was like, oh, I'm enjoying this. I have friends. I don't want to stay home. I want to go here and hang.
So it was more about the social.
It was really
aspect of
about the social for me. It was about getting out of the house.
Got it.
And then also, I've always been a creative guy. I was doing photography for years, and I was always like drawing. I always had like wordplay ideas in my head, but I wasn't really thinking about writing jokes. I was always playing with words and writing phrases and quotes. I think so. That's where the one-liners thing comes from.
Got it.
And I always like to summarize a thought in as short a phrase as I could. So even if it wasn't funny, right? So sometimes I'll write a one-liner that's not a funny thing, so I can't say it on stage. But it's like, if you look at the phrase itself, that's a beautifully well put idea, right?
Right.
But it was about the social and being active and just not just being stuck in it. And then I was enjoying it, and I realized, well, I'm enjoying this. And I've always been one to try things. I'll try play a guitar for a few days. I'll try stuff. I try stuff.
So it's not for you. You're like, I tried it. It's not my thing. Yeah.
It's just people are afraid of trying a thing because they're like, well, but what if I don't like it? I will have wasted time. Like, no, you're not wasting time if you're trying something.
No.
You're reaching out to find something.
Yep.
So you're helping yourself. You tried something. You failed or it didn't work out. Okay. Try something else.
Yeah, there's no loss really.
There's no loss. You enjoyed yourself while you tried.
Yeah. And dude, I love what you just said, because I couldn't agree more. And I always say to people, like, just start.
Yeah.
Because once you start, then you're like, oh, you're in it. And so, like, let's say you might want to play guitar, you don't like that, but you might get an idea to do something else. maybe not that, but maybe this. And so you're just trying to find yourself.
I just wrote a joke because my friend, I went for coffee with her a few days ago, and she was like, "Can you give me some advice?" No, I've been asking people to like. She has a notebook, and she's like, "I've been asking my friends to write advice on it." And I was like, "All right." I just grabbed the thing, and I was like, "What did I say?" I put it so well. Like stop. Like, it's about like being less afraid of starting things and oh, I took a photo of the quote. See, I forget my own quotes.
It's okay.
But it was really like, because she's a perfectionist, so she'd always be afraid of doing stuff because she wants it to be perfect. But it was more about like, no, do stuff, fuck up, like confront yourself more.
Yep.
Confront yourself. Go against your opinions, and go and fuck up.
Yep.
And she was like, oh, you're just telling me I should go and do stuff and start stuff, right? And I was like, yes, that's the point. Like, fucking up is okay. Just go do a thing.
Yeah.
Go do a thing, even if everything in your body tells you not to do it. Because that's one thing I've learned with comedy is like, I'm afraid. Oh, I don't want to follow this guy, or I'm afraid of going in front of this crowd, or I'm afraid of going down that vert.
Yeah, smashing.
Yeah, I'm afraid. Like, all right, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let me just do it.
Yeah, I agree with you, and also too, I think what's good is being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Because I meet some people, and it's like, how long have you been doing comedy? They're like, 10 years, 12 years, and it's just like, you got to set them goals at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to be honest with yourself. Like, that shit ain't working. You need to try something else maybe. Because I do that with myself all the time. I'm like, that didn't work. Let me rephrase that, or let me act this out this way instead.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, for what I've decided for me, like people ask me, well, have you moved to America or have you moved to LA? I'm like, no. Or what are your goals? Well, like, I don't know. My goal is to survive this year. I give myself reasonable goals. Let me get to the end of this year. Like, I just finished my first year that I left my job. And I told myself, let me finish the first year, see how it goes.
Wait, so you were still doing comedy and working the job at the same time?
Oh, yeah, for
up until like last year?
Up until February last year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I was working full time.
Yeah, because people, just you listening out there, comedy is a slow grind.
It is a slow grind.
Dude.
I was, And now I'm making less
$50
money.
here, a couple $100 there.
No, it's tough. So now I'm trying full time because I thought if I don't try full time, then I'll never know if I had a shot at it.
You got to commit.
I got to commit. But what I've decided is I'll take it year by year. Every 12 months, because my job, I'm on an extended leave, unpaid leave, that they call it.
Okay.
Or whatever. So I have none of the benefits, none of the insurance, nothing. It's like they fired me, but I could go back.
Got it.
So I have that I set myself a cushion I can fall back on.
Got it.
And I have to renew that every 12 months. That means every 12 months I can be like, where am I at? And I just renewed. I said, okay, I survived the first year. I can do another year.
That's good. That's good to have that little cushion, though.
And then so I was in Austin more. And I was like, okay, let me try LA, see how that goes. Let me go to a scene where there's a bigger professional scene, a different vibe, a different comedy culture. See how I fit in that. So that's a goal. It seems like an abstract goal, but it is a goal for me because it's like, okay, let me see how I do in this environment. Mm-hmm. So to me, the target is challenging myself to a new process.
Yeah. Well, it's not easy to do, to go to come into a scene that already exists and try to be liked and morph yourself, not morph, but into that environment. Like, say, Austin, Comedy Mothership. Yeah. I'm sure that they have their locals in their scene, just like the Comedy Store does, just like the Improv does, just like the open mic over here does. Clicky, click, 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 right? Mm-hmm. So trying to come in and be like, boom, I'm going to do this. Like, well, everybody wants to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people will discourage you. But everybody wants to do it. It's like, yeah, but how many of them are actually trying?
Like, not many. Or they try once and they give up.
Yeah. So that's why like people are asking like, how long are you here for? I'm like, well, I'm here for a few months. I'm not here for 3 days to see if they'll want me at the store. Yeah. I need to be here for a few months, see if they'll want me at the store. Yeah. Because I'll do a spot here, then maybe I'll do another spot there. They're not gonna give me 100 spots in 3 days.
Is the store likes you, right?
Well, they like me, but they to a point. You know what I mean? They're gonna test me out. They're gonna see what I'm about. They know I'm a Kill Tony guy. Kill Tony guys, you have those like that tier of regulars who are you know, mostly comedians who are more than 10 years in,
Yeah.
who are very experienced.
Yep.
And those will, you know, that when they'll come here because they break out, they get more followers, but they also have the experience. They're still gonna be tested,
Yep.
and then they'll decide what they do with them.
Yep.
Me, they know, okay, I'm a guy that got a golden ticket, who got it when he was 4 years in comedy. So how much material do I have at 4 years?
Yeah, but the
You know,
same,
how much
but at
do
the
I know
same
about-
time, everybody's story's different.
Exactly. So
You
like
know?
they're gonna see what I can do or not over time, and then they'll take a decision. Like every time I'll be on stage, they'll see like, okay, do we give this guy another spot or not? So every time I'm there, some days I'm gonna do worse than others. Some days I'm gonna do good.
Yeah.
They'll have to see like, okay, he had a bad day, but still he's working on interesting concepts, or he's a hack. I don't know.
Yeah, but your
I don't know
style,
how they
but, your,
see
but
me.
your style and your like vibe and everything is it works so good because it's different than
Yeah, but
you're developing or have developed your own kind of sense.
to a point. But when I get on stage there, I'm intimidated. That means I get scared. So when I'm scared, I perform less well.
Yeah.
And I'm writing some new stuff or I'm writing stuff about content that I don't know if it's gonna be good for LA or for that. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
LA's weird, man, for like a lot
Everything
of
is weird.
Yeah, that's
Everything's
true,
weird.
that's
I
true.
don't care. I don't. I've traveled enough that
stuff. Yeah,
I like,
that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It just
Yeah.
depends on
You've
the
traveled, like
Oh yeah, I mean we're all weird.
you know, the world is messed
You
up.
just got to get on stage and do your
Yeah.
like. I never got on my bike somewhere and go. Oh, I wonder what tricks I should do here. I was like, I'm just gonna do my tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm singing. Oh, well, what should I sing here? I'm just gonna sing. So that's kind of how I treat comedy too. But I know everybody's different. I just kind of go balls to the wall. I'm gonna be the same dude at this show, at that show, at this show, at this show, at that show. You know what I mean? It's like you adjust a little bit, but not a lot. You still kind of stay on your character. Don't you think? Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
Do you think comedy has characters more nowadays or less? You know, because I grew up with like Sam Kinison, Rich Pryor, George Carlin, these kind of Andrew Dice Clay. Seemed like they were more kind of themed characters.
I think.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, they were characters with jokes. Now there's also characters who and back then, and any point in time, you'll have performers who are very character based, who are comedic characters.
Without jokes, though.
Well, they'll have jokes or they'll be funny. They'll find a way to be funny. Like I can't think. Like you can come out on stage as you're officially yourself.
Yeah.
Even though you're representing like you're a persona.
Yeah.
You're a version of yourself, or you can come out as a completely dressed up character.
Yeah.
You know, dressed as a girl or like a Dr. Phil or like a, you know.
Adam Ray.
Yeah, but
Wow.
but they're still really working on that character and being comedic about it. To me, that's a version of comedy. It's people will pay to see it, and it's very popular. But to me, it's more on the theater side of it.
Got it. Yeah.
And
Seems like you understand how to write a joke pretty well, naturally.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You don't
I'm
think
still
so?
learning. No.
No?
No. Well, I know what's funny to me, but again, yesterday I was at the store. I was seeing what some guys were doing, and I was like, oh man, he's like light years ahead of what I can do. But I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna figure out like how to like I'll have ideas in my head of like I'd love to be able to tell a joke about this and this,
Yeah.
but I don't have the technique to bring it on stage.
You have the delivery, though.
I
You
have
have,
the
you have
delivery.
you have your own delivery, dude.
My delivery's
You got to
good.
give
My-
yourself some credit. You got
No,
your own,
yeah.
You got your
Yeah.
own. You got your own steez, your own style. I think that's why dudes like Kill Tony like you because you're different and your
Yeah.
delivery's. You're pretty good.
Well, my phrasing is a little different. I've worked a lot on my phrasing and my punctuation, and because I have a bit of an accent, because I had
No, you don't.
well
No.
to a point.
I'm joking.
Yeah, well, yeah, but yeah, well, yeah, okay, I don't, okay.
I got you. I got you.
You
Ha,
got me,
ha,
you got me
ha,
good.
ha, ha.
But I'm trying to figure out, because people are like, you say this word this way and that way. It's like it's even works. Like, I had British teachers, so I learned English, like British English. So I have an accent in British English, but it's like double down because I'll say, they're like like you know, am I gonna say aluminum or aluminium?
Oh yeah. Are you gonna say caramel or Carmel?
Yeah. So I've
It's
said
caramel. It's caramel, by the way.
yeah, I don't know.
Fuck that Carmel shit. Carmel.
What's that?
It's like a syrup.
Oh,
Caramel.
the
Caramel.
I say caramel.
Oh, there's another way to say it.
See, this is
There's 3 fucking ways.
Yeah.
Jeff, you got another way? Wait, you say I say caramel.
Oh yeah,
How do you say it?
caramel.
Caramel,
Yeah.
caramel.
There you go.
I'm caramel
Yeah.
because I'm from Missouri.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah, okay,
yeah.
that makes sense. You're from Missouri.
caramel.
You feel like your accent has changed by being here 30 years?
No, I always grew up in Missouri, and people thought you're from California, boy. I was like, I just moved there because I always was just fascinated with California and getting out of the snow and stuff. But yeah, people say Warsh and stuff like that, or soda they call it pop. I'm like, what the fuck is it?
Get out of here.
Warsh, get it. My mom says Warsh. I'm like, where's the R at?
Still don't know what that word is.
It's wash. It's not Warsh.
Oh, okay.
They say Warsh.
That is.
Oh,
bad.
Warsh the clothes, man.
That is incredible.
What's the Warsh about?
Have I been to Missouri? I can't remember. I don't
Do you
think
get
so.
mad if people call you Ricky?
No, I'm fine.
I do.
I used
Because
to.
we have the same first name.
I hated Ricky.
I hate it.
I hated
I
it.
get triggered.
It was because of Ricky.
Ricky
no,
Bob-
not Ricky Ricardo. That was
Ricky Bobby?
no, the one in. I did the blonde kid with the. Yeah, that guy.
Ricky Schroeder?
No, but what? No, but was there was a TV show called was it Family Values?
He had all the money. He was rich.
Yeah.
Richie Rich?
Well, that's kind of the.
It wasn't the
Yeah, but that's the one. That's the
Ricky
one. Yeah.
Schroeder
Yeah.
triggered you?
No,
You-
but that's the Ricky that was on TV in Belgium.
Yeah, I'd get upset about that too.
Yeah.
I hate it when people call me Ricky because I feel like they're smartasses. I feel like the E is like just a knife in the side.
No,
Ricky!
What I deeply hate is when I say that my name is Ricardo, and then they go Ricky Ricardo, and I'm like,
Oh, God.
just drop dead.
Yeah.
But it's
fuck up.
fine.
Yeah.
Just because I've never watched Ricky Ricardo on TV.
Lucille Ball? Never?
No. I mean, I know what it is,
Yeah.
but it wasn't on TV when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Because in Europe we had some American shows that were dubbed,
Yeah, I got it.
but not all of it.
Got it. Yeah.
So some stuff just passed us by.
Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah, fucking Ricky Schroeder. Just like,
Dude, yeah,
fuck that.
Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah.
Ricky Schroeder, Ricky Ricardo, and Ricky!
Yeah.
Ricky!
But now that I'm older, I'm okay with it. I'm more okay with it.
Yeah.
As a kid, I hated it. Like,
I hated it, dude. I up until recently, I would go in the grocery store at Ross, and the dude that works there, I know him. He'd be like, Ricky! And I felt like he was like a born. And every time he said it, I'd get like pissed. So I told my son, watch this shit. I go over there. I go, hey, bro, check it out. Don't call me. Well, I was like this.
Okay.
Hey, bro. Don't call me Ricky no more, bro. I don't like that shit. And he's like, you know what to say? So now I come in and he makes, oh, hey, Rick. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no more Ricky.
What's that person's name?
What's his name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, that's the funniest. That's what I'm asking.
Dude.
Because no, but
I
I mean
call him
that
a
guy
dude.
knows your name.
Yeah.
But you don't know his name.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
It's
I,
kinda
I think it's because I'm bad with names. Are you? What about
I'm
you?
horrible. I have to
Yeah.
write them down.
Yeah.
Like I take notes
Oh, wow.
because I don't know. I just forget everyone.
Dude and bro works good, though.
Mhm.
What up, dude?
bro.
What up, bro? Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Homie's a good one.
Oh, homie, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't use homie.
Bring it out. You got dude, homie,
So,
bro.
Yeah, my
Bro,
friend
brah.
calls me homie all the time. Man.
Man's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with names too. I would only remember your name because it's the same, but you don't put the K on there.
No,
What's
because I
up?
don't have one in my name. I don't know. I was always gravitated to like Ricardo. So I
See,
never
that's
thought
what, yeah.
made sense to me. Turns out, bad mistake because
Why?
everybody wants to add a K and everybody spells
No,
it
I think
wrong.
it's better with your name RIC for your stage. I think it's good. I think it looks good. I think it's different, and it
Yeah.
makes you go, "Who's this guy?" To me, even because when I
Okay.
started named Rick, yeah. What you go by? Not Rick though.
No, well, I was talking.
Is that a stage thing you do?
No, I just wrote it in the description because my last name is Diez with an E, and people spell it Diaz with an A. So I wrote down Ric Diez, not Rick Diaz, in case if they spell it wrong, it appears in their search.
Oh, here we go again with the speech thing.
Yeah.
I would say Diaz with the E. You would say it with the A because the way you were raised.
No, it's spelled with an E, and I say Diaz.
I know,
Diaz.
but I
Yeah.
would spell it with an A naturally.
Oh yeah, of course you would.
Yeah, because it's just
But we have a lot of Diaz in Spain
Got
and
it.
in Mexico. It's a normal spelling. It's just Diaz with an E is a little less common.
and that's yours
It's-
with an E.
Yeah, it's more from the north of Spain.
Got it.
Yeah, some Mexicans also have it. It
Yeah.
depends on which family tree they ended up coming from, but it's way more rare.
I think it works though for you.
It works, but people can't pronounce it, say it. So I've just given up. Whatever, I just gave up.
Dude.
Just bring me up.
Hey,
It
well,
doesn't
when they
matter.
say my last name, they don't put the E at the end. There's Rick Thorne, they leave the E off.
How do you pronounce it?
Well, it's pronounced the same. They just spell it Thorn without the E.
Oh,
And every time I'd be like, there's an E at the end.
but Thorne with an E is pretty common.
Well, a lot of people think there's no E a lot of times.
Okay, yeah.
We're all
But-
we're all crazy though, bro.
No, but what bothers me is, for example, like when I get booked somewhere and they've seen my Instagram, my name is spelled out on the thing.
And
They
still
still
get
put
it
it
wrong.
wrong on the, and they're like, "Why are you not? You booked me.
Yeah, like
You hired me. Like you've seen my name spelled on my Instagram, on my emails, and everything. Like how are you still not?
registering.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you feel like going to like different, like when you get hired for a show,
Mhm.
do you feel like the locals embrace you or sometimes embrace you or maybe sometimes compete with you? What's this guy about? You're coming into our scene.
There's been both of that. There's both.
Like say you go to Kansas City and you got
Yeah.
you're showcased and then they got the locals like, who's this guy? What's he about? You ever feel vibes?
Well, what happens?
Because I know
a
in BMX there's vibes and skating and stuff. There's vibes, all that. It's comedy for sure.
Well, I'll say this: like if I see a BMXer do a big trick, and I'll be like, well, he did the thing, right? But when they see us on Kiltony, they see us do a minute, and then they know we haven't been doing comedy that long, a lot of us. And a lot of these features, local features, have been doing comedy 10, 15 years.
Yeah, but there's
They
a reason
haven't-
why they haven't grown because like I said, be honest with
Yeah,
yourself.
or some of
Change
them.
up your routine.
There's two reasons. Either it's that, or sometimes they're like, no, they're amazing, but I only want to work locally because I have my family.
Oh, that's true too.
So I have a lot of local comics.
yeah, that's true.
But they're testing me out. They're like, is he gonna be funny?
Yeah.
Because I want to see if this guy is actually worth something. And they're testing us on whether we're funny and whether we are actually good people. Because they're always afraid of these Kiltony guys.
Because do people talk shit on the Kiltony guys?
A lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it,
it is what it is.
why do you think that?
I mean, it's gonna be tough when you're, well, a local comic in some whatever scene who feels like he's growing, doing things the right way, paying his dues locally, and maybe has to, still keep his day job, deal with his family, do all of these, have all these challenges, and they see one guy appear on Kiltony, do 1 minute, blow up, and they're like, is he any good? There's a mix of envy, and also like. It's kind of like hard when you've been working so hard at a thing, and a guy can just one
The angle
minute,
you come in. Yeah, I get it. I understand.
shortcuts,
Yeah.
everything. So it creates a bit of a who's this?
Animosity. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I feel the same. I feel the same about Kiltony guys that get bigger than me. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, right?
But it's fine. It's fine. It's just our insecurities, and it comes from within.
Yeah, I get it. I
you
get
know.
it. Yeah, but we all know that it's the quicker you can get there, the better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? Because we ain't getting younger.
I mean, for people above 40, man, I'm in a rush. That's,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I'm in a rush, and I'm in a rush. But I know I can only get so good at the speed that my brain can get me there. Like, I will only be able to write the jokes that I'm able to write,
Yep.
and I need to improve my technique. And 1 month from now, I'm not going to be way different from today.
Yeah.
I'm not. So now I've that's why now I'm like, okay, now I just need to keep writing, just
Yep.
being on stage, and just I'll get better.
Just keep grinding. Yeah. Yeah, but I think the Kiltony's a good jump start for a lot of people.
Mhm.
I think it's because there's a lot of like viewership and there's a lot of,
It's great. It's fantastic.
it's a great show. I remember we used to do it with what's his name that used to be in the wheelchair and he passed away.
Michael
Yeah.
Zeller.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I used to hang out at the store. Well, I still hang out at the store quite a bit, but that was kind of like Kiltony had been around for a little bit, but those were fun times in there, But like a lot of those guys, like what's the other guy's name that's on Kiltony regular? Black guy, what's his name?
The new guy? No.
No.
Cam Patterson?
No, him. He's on Saturday Night Live
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But what's the other guy's name? He's bigger.
Oh, David Lucas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All those guys were Comedy Store guys.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So they all moved to Austin, but
Makes sense.
But that's why people probably get jealous too about what's the guy, Saturday Night Live guy?
Cam?
Yeah, were people jealous about that probably?
I've met very few people jealous of Cam. Maybe in Florida, the people that started with him. But even then, I've met other comics from Florida. They're all happy for him. I think the thing with Cam is, first of all, he's always been a very positive personality to be around.
Yeah.
So he just radiates
Positivity.
I've seen him when he's tired and stuff, but I mean, overall, he's just radiating something positive.
That's good.
And he's got such an undeniable talent that I think for most people, it's like, oh, I started playing basketball and then Michael Jordan was in my high school. What am I going to hate on Michael Jordan? I'll never be Michael Jordan.
I see
There's
what
a
you're
level of just like, he's got so much talent that I can't even, you can dissociate easily.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's harder when it's some guy that's like, this guy sucks. I did all these mics with this guy. He sucks. And now I'm better than him. And I know for a fact I'm better than him.
Yeah.
But
that's different. That's a different vibe.
But I didn't travel there. Like, there's comics who are better than me in Brussels. Not that many. but not that many.
Like two.
Yeah, but no, but I mean, there's good comics, but I traveled. I came here. I took my chances. I sacrificed all of my holidays. I sacrificed
your job. I mean,
yeah.
Look, I'll say the same thing. You know, I can relate that to, and I totally identify with what you're saying. It's who wants it more.
Yeah.
And sometimes people get things quicker or off their ability. That's why I say everyone's story is different, and that's why you just got to stay on your path, dude. You got any shows coming up?
I'm going to Canada next week.
Yeah.
I'm going to Toronto, Hamilton, and London.
Jeff, can we air this next week? What?
I'll be Wednesday next week. Yeah.
Might be too soon.
It's fine.
Do you got any shows? Do you got any shows after that?
Yeah, I got Richland. I got a show in Vegas.
What are those days?
Vegas is the 29th. Richland is
Yeah. We won't do next week. We'll do the week after.
Promote Vegas.
Or no, we'll do next. We'll get your episode's your show's gonna air next week. I'm just trying to time it to where if someone's watching and they live in the area, they could come check you out.
Yeah. End of March, 29th of March, I'm at Wise Guys.
Okay.
In Vegas. On April 2nd, I'm in Janesville, Wisconsin. And I know in March 8th, but it's not here. I'm in Richland.
Okay. So so next week would be your episode's gonna air next week. So
And if
anyone
it doesn't,
listening,
it doesn't.
check. No, but I want people to come check you out. And when you're in Vegas, go check out the Punk Rock Museum. You ever heard of it?
No, I have not.
It's called the Punk Rock Museum.
Yes.
Fat Mike is the founder with Fletcher from Pennywise. Fat Mike from NoFX. It's
Incredible.
legit, dude. It's got like it's pretty iconic. If you go there, it's worth if you're gonna be in Vegas, it's worth checking out. You know.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, the Punk
Well,
Rock Museum.
And I have Dallas on the 27th of March at Sharks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're busy.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Yeah. And so how long are you gonna be in the States for?
In and out until mid-April.
Okay, cool.
In and out until mid-April. I'll go back home to see my family a little bit, my mom, for a week because I found cheap tickets, and then
There you go.
that's it.
Dude, I just think it's cool that you like follow your dreams because a lot of people don't. A lot of people live in the United States and they don't ever leave their little like bubble. And like you came, I'm always impressed with people coming from overseas or different countries and making it happen and going to where you need to go to make it happen. You know.
I tell myself one thing, which is no matter how bad it's going for me, like compared to where I'd like to be, I'm still a guy that started comedy in his 40s in Thailand from Spain. What the hell am I doing a spot at the Comedy Store, even if it's in the belly room? You know what I mean? Like, what am I?
That is the best fucking story. I love those. I love what you just said. That's motivating.
Yeah.
Because most people like make too many excuses and they live like down the street. You know what I mean?
I mean, I see the comics from Spain liking my stories because, you know, the comics in Spain are so good. Like Spanish comics in Spanish are incredible. They've been doing it for years. They're so good.
What city were you born in Spain?
Madrid.
Okay.
Yeah. But their English sucks.
So then they're only confined to being in Spain then.
Well, yeah, Latin America. And they
yeah.
get followers online. And they could, but they have a market, I guess. But in terms
if they had English, they'd have a bigger market, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but one thing is the market. The other thing is the romantic dream of like the romantic dream to me is like if you start comedy, one day you dream of being at the store. One day you dream of being at the cellar.
Yeah.
You know, there's the dreams because there's the romance of it.
Wait,
right?
wait. Being at one at the store and one at the what?
The store and the cellar in New York. You know, those are like where you want to
yeah,
go.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, I'm assuming like when you're a skateboarder, it's like, okay, what skate park do you want to do? You know, which ones? Like, what are the iconic ones? There's one in London. There's one in Barcelona.
Yeah.
There's a few ones that are like, I want to hit that park.
Yeah, I mean, that's the right mentality to have when you want to go next level and come out of your like local clique, your local community, your local scene. Because like, I know we got to get going here in a second, but you know, we used to compete in the local scene, and I'd always say, this is cool, but I want to go where the big dogs are at. I want to go where the best contests are. I want to get noticed. I want people to know me. And that's the same with comedy, same with acting, same with music. Whatever it is that you do, you could stay confined to your little thing, but it's cool that you're like just going for it, straight going for it. You got that from BMX. Don't you forget it, bro.
BMX forever. I've watched Rad several times.
Hey, we had Crew Jones on.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, Bill Allen. He came on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, he's probably signed. We need you to sign the wall. But listen, anyone out there on this camera here, you want to let people know your Instagram or where they can follow you? And
My
your tour dates?
Instagram, X, YouTube is at SadmanRick, or Rick Sadman on Facebook.
And there's no K on the Rick?
Rick, R-I-C, Sadman, S-A-D-M-A-N, R-I-C, one word. But if you type in Ric Diez with whatever spelling, you'll find me.
Ric Diez. There's one other. There's one real quick before you go. I did look up though. Speaking of the Ricky.
Yeah.
There's another dude named Ricky Diez.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Ricky Diez. Ricky.
A comedian?
Yeah. I looked it up and I was like, who is this guy?
Well, follow him too. Follow him too.
No, don't follow that guy. We don't fucking. Hold on. Jeff, before we get out, watch. Watch. Hold on. Yeah, well. I don't care. They could sit tight. Sit tight, guys. Listen.
Live? What's happening?
Listen. No. We're good. Anyways, Ricky Diez.
Yeah.
It's another dude.
Well, hey, Ricky Diez, if you ever hit me up, man.
Ricky.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming out, dude.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, and hey, everyone else, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to follow him on Instagram, and if he's in your town, come check him out. Look at the tour dates, and tell your friends to subscribe. Much love. Stay rad.
Everybody ready? Come on, let's go.
The Rick Thorne Show!